LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will get the football first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Use the play fake, down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Pulls it in, it starts. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The LSU Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the tailback. Across the 25. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. LSU right back to the line. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go to the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It starts. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Now adjusting. Fires to the tight end. Strong, firm tackle. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Working that left side now. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're at striking distance at the 37.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, looking at matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Tigers are rolling down the field. Got the back over the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Under fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Jukes his way for more. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to barge in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
One thing this team has shown really this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Give to the running back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. To the air. It's Kramer. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Keeps looking downfield. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Fights off the defender. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Gets rid of it. They're working that left side. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Off the boot, looking for his man. Zings it complete to the right. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Tigers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They're trying to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Quick handoff. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Kramer. Gets it to the back. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Quickly to the tight end. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Barrett. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Extending the play. Throwing on the run. Got it in stride at the 15. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. LSU quick to the line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Get set.
Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Kramer. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking for a huge play. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The give to the lone running back. Breaks into the open. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gets the back moving. Going to try to get it himself. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, LSU! He got a step and just dusted the field.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 2 to SMU. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a man. It's Kramer. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It starts. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It starts. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Pulls it in. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator, because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
First and goal, South Carolina.
Wants to throw. It's Kramer. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Under fire. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down, and he's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The option look. He'll toss it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. Good, solid pickup there now. They can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
LSU with the first and 10 here. Off the play fake. starts to scramble to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. LSU lining up 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Floating away. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
South Carolina, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quickly out to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Important in the pass. That it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Kramer. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Gives it on the option. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot, but they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
Returner runs out of bounds.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. LSU right back to the line. To the ground with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down, turning it on. They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This is my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's pass. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Kick is in the air. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
It's complete on the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
That's reeled in. It's Kamara. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Perez. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last two plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
It's complete. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First punt of the game.
Kick interference. Kicking team.
A special teams penalty cost the D 15 yards as we start this drive. Gives it on the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grove. Ripping through the defense. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. The inside handoff.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Finding an escape route. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. With the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. This is a designed run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The old coaching cliche, go let her know every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous